Hi, so let's do a quick analysis and look into how the market is poised before the budget. So let's start very quickly. We are going to keep this video as less than 10 minutes. So in general, definitely companies like Canfin, LIC Housing Finance, Lotus Labs. So these were a few of the companies together with Atul. They were all really going good, and on the top of that, they were able to give some nice strong closing like Persistent and LTTS also. But in general, you can see that at the end of the day the positions are getting more of a, there's no strength and people are actually not carrying over that much of a position. But there are four companies I want to mention over here. One of them is Bata India. It looks really strong and I would be really skeptical if so today is 30th of Jan. There's only one trading session left on Monday before the budget, so we can see that there are some long positions which are carried in Bata India. So definitely this would be one of the stocks I would be very much surprised if nothing comes out of the budget for the footwear in general, sector in general. And definitely try to keep also look out for Khadim, which is also one of my favorite stocks, but since it's not a part of NR, so definitely you don't see it over here. UBL is also another stock which is trying to get some support at 1500, and it seems like until and unless the levels of 1480 is held on a closing basis, maybe UBL is also one of the stocks which can really give us a good result. Also SBI card, you can see after the result it touched to levels of 800, and now it's again trying to rise towards the levels of 900. But in general, SBI card is actually going to trade between 800 and 900. Navin Fluorine also, just like you saw in Deepak Nitrite, there was a good consolidation happening and it tried to move towards the levels of 4000, but definitely it was unable to. And now actually going forward, if it is unable to hold the levels of 3700, say for example on a closing basis, then 3500 and 3000 might be coming very soon. So in general, the whole market, so just like also Dalmia Bharat, you can see this is a good move which came in, but at least you need a closing above 1800 just to be more sure of the move. A few of the IT stocks, just like we saw LTTS, and here we can see LTI. They are actually also MFSL. You can see not MFSL, but we will see FSL, and so these are all actually all giving the same sort of this consolidating move. It seems like there can be some move coming at the short side or on the long side, but in general the chemical sector, just like Aarti, and we also saw Deepak and Navin Fluorine, they have this long wicks. Again, Aarti was unable to close below the levels of 1000. Other than that, of course, you have SRF also long wicks at the top. So let's see how these companies move from here. Definitely chemical sector would be one of the sectors which we would be tracking. One of the companies, just like Birlasoft also, you can see. So going forward, if it is able to hold this levels, then definitely 500 is in the cards. But if it's unable to, then 400 is going to come. But no matter what, there are positions which are getting added over here, and definitely we would be tracking this on for a stock for Monday. One of the stocks which I was very much as a Bharti is, this looks really bad. So there was a long upper wick, and now if it starts trading below the levels of 680, then definitely it can correct more towards the levels of 650. So there is some other than that, of course, if you have ABFRL together with Alchem, it seems like there are strong positions which are getting added. Going forward, there can be more downfall if this levels of 3400 is reached on a closing basis in Alchem and ABFRL. Also, this is very typical. Until and unless a closing of 300 comes in, chances are very high the 280 once get broken, it will again correct towards the levels of 260. So let's try to and so in general, you can see most of these companies, they have this upper wick. So let's quickly go to the short side trades. So definitely you can see that ICICI Bank, there have been a lot of short positions which have been carrying, which people have created on the last Friday, and so going forward I would be very much interested to see how it moves. Definitely if it starts trading above 806 800 levels, then definitely short covering can come and it can again move higher. But in general, at the end of the day today, I can see there are a lot of shorts which are getting created in BHEL, ICICI Bank, Tech Mahindra, as well as RBL Bank. So these four are really looking weak, and this is also true for Maruti. Also, you can see that all the good move which came in, and it seems like at the end of the day people are actually liquidating their positions. Going forward, definitely it can again correct towards the levels of 8000, and so is Voltas. You can see very nice consolidation, and now this is a very strong down move is possible, and if this levels gets broken, then definitely you can see unless and until it closes above 1200 in the very 1 or 2 days. So definitely 1100 is definitely coming. Also Cholafin, one of my favorite companies, nice moves are coming in, and I am definitely very much optimistic of on this particular company. And for me, definitely we have created the positions from 580 levels on this particular time, and from there we have been carrying it, made an all-time high. So definitely going forward, we can see I am expecting something good. In general, the market is poised. So if you are looking on the short side trade or short covering trades, look for ICICI Bank, Tech Mahindra, Bell and RBL Bank. These are the four trades. And if you're looking on the long side trade, or again, if you are tracking whether there's a long unwinding is happening, look for Birlasoft. The next company would be UBL, the third company would be Bata India, and the fourth would be Indigo. So I have been studying Indigo recently, and I am seeing that here, so you can see there was a nice downfall and now it's trying to hold. So maybe in the budget we can expect something coming from Indigo perspective. And of course, if Indigo, then also try to look out for SpiceJet in the non-FNO space. And similarly, if something happens on Bata India, try to look out for try to look out for Khadim. Hope this short video is going to help you in understanding how I'm seeing the budget in general. At the end of the day today, it seems like there have been not major positions which are created on the long side. There are a lot of upper wicks. Let's see, and we will do this analysis after the end of Monday trading session, and maybe we will have a much better idea of how to proceed the budget, at least as for today. What's more important for me is to see on Monday how so there are a lot of shorts which are in the system, whether they are getting covered or whether they are being carried for the budget day. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.